That's not even what I'll tell you. There's something on my mind here. This comes from a P1 listener. I ignored it. It was an email. He's up with the sun, Jerry. He's up before the sun.
Up and active.
Up and active. It's like bam, bam, bam. Here come emails. It's like, dang, Jerry's up already, and sending us stuff. And one of them, Kristen, was got a pretty interesting trivia question here. I was like, oh, I'll be the judge of that. Let's just see. Let me knock this out of the park. So,
and it involves the NFL.
It does,
your wheelhouse,
which is that's my thing. Okay, I'm a sports guy. Yes, the NFL is my thing. So, Chris Demm says from Jerry, what's the first NFL team to ever have a logo on its helmet? First NFL team. So, I say, let me just go ahead and get this and knock it out of the way. And I say, Philadelphia Eagles.
Incorrect.
New York Giants.
Incorrect.
Minnesota Vikings.
Not the Vikings.
Green Bay Packers.
Not the Packers.
Chicago Bears.
Not the Bears.
All right.
I see what you did there.
I went from I went with the oldest teams I know. I would say the Browns, but they don't have a logo even now. So
they have that imp who shows up from time to time.
But on their helmet, they really don't have a logo. So I'm all over it now. And finally, Chris Demm, because I've named what I believe to be every single team. Colts.
Good guess. Not the Colts.
One of the oldest teams, the Colts. So Chris Demm finally says, we're on air.
Show starting.
30 seconds. Biggie?
That's a good one.
I'll throw the question out to you now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. First NFL team with a logo on its helmet. And I've exhausted the Eagles, the Colts, the Giants, the Vikings, the Bears, the Packers, and the Browns. All gone.
The Buccaneers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers is your guess.
Yeah.
That's the worst answer you could be.
I'm older than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That team's 5 minutes old. What in God's earth? Why? What?
I was thinking outside the box.
Our time? Thinking outside the box.
I feel like this is going to be a trick question.
That flamboyant Errol Flynn guy with the knife in his teeth?
Yes.
No.
You think that was the first?
That team was born in 1976. There were 30 teams with logos.
Well, I picture the NFL, kind of being like, hey, ain't putting no logos on no helmets.
Wait till they see this.
No.
You ain't seen nothing yet. And he's going to be creamsicle orange.
They should go back to those, by the way. I'm sorry.
Every now and then they do.
Every time they wear the throwback, I think they should go back to that. Them and the Patriots. The Patriots should go back to that. Patriots!
No.
How can
not
it
the
not?
Patriots.
How can it not be the
not Pat Patriot?
How can it not be the Patriots, Giants, Eagles, Vikings, Bears, Packers, Steelers?
Not the Steelers.
It's not. What's your guess?
I'm out. The caller just told me.
Oh, boo.
Boo.
What was your guess? Jaguars?
Panthers? The team celebrating 30 seasons?
Well, I made a list, actually. The Jets were going to be next.
The Jets?
The Jets. But they're 10 minutes old.
They're about there.
That's ridiculous. Don't waste our time with that. Do not waste it. I even thought Dolphins, they're too new.
New.
The Dolphins are too new.
I think the Vikings, formed in 1960?
That's a bad guess, too.
These are only all the teams I would have guessed.
Raiders.
Not the Raiders.
They're too far. They're west.
You hollered something as I walked into the door. You were
Cardinals.
Not the Cardinals.
How?
Are they old?
Yes.
Yeah, they're old.
They were in fact, they're the oldest.
Couple cities, right?
They were in Philadelphia.
Chicago
Cardinals. I believe I think they're the oldest team. I'll have this
Got to be
wrong.
the most traveled, too, maybe other than the Raiders.
The Chicago Cardinals, they're like the oldest team without a something change, name change or something, because they're that old, yeah. And
Four cities?
Yeah, Chicago, Philadelphia, maybe?
I think St. Louis and now Phoenix.
All that.
Phoenix, and then they call them Arizona. Why can't I do this? Why? This is my thing.
You're a sports guy.
I'm a sports fan. It has to be one of the old cities. It has to be like East, but I've gone up and down. I mean, when you say Colts, of course it's not the Ravens. That's Biggie's next guess.
Wait,
Invented out of thin air.
Yeah, invented out of thin
I
air.
thought what?
In the 90s?
That's your next gift. What are they, 96, 95? Yeah, got to be the Ravens, of course. God, I am just beating my head against the wall here. And it's not the Patriots. They're an old AFL team.
Yeah, AFL.
I just don't know. But I refuse to let him give me the
Don't
answer.
give in.
Okay.
I'll never give in.
Well, eventually the show will come to an end.
Redskins.
No.
Can't say that.
I just
Yeah, we
did.
say it now.
Because
Oh wait, it might be back.
we'll
Yeah.
say it now.
Yeah.
Because
That was a team.
That was a
Yeah,
team at the
okay.
time.
No.
You know what I heard Troy Aikman say the other night? I was watching the Broncos. They're my team. So I was watching the Broncos Monday night game yesterday on tape delay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what kind of fan I am. I knew the final score,
I was going to say you knew the score.
but I wanted to see how they looked. So I went home yesterday.
They put a beating on the Bengals.
They did. They crushed them. And then that led into all the baseball. But before that, I watched the football game. And the Broncos are going to build a new stadium, which will open in 6 years.
Oh.
I knew that because
Same
I'm
area?
a mile from the current stadium.
Okay.
And they showed a couple of times on ESPN like this barren railroad area that apparently is used for nothing. And the group that owns the Broncos has bought the land and will develop the stadium over the next 6 years without taxpayer money. It's fully funded by the owners. Now, they're rich as they can be. It's the Walmart family, the Walton family.
Oh.
So they're going to build it.
They own the Broncos.
Yeah, they own the Broncos. The Walton family is owner of the Broncos. Them and another group, but they're super rich. Anyhow, I mean, I was like, okay, great. It's going to be one of those retractable roof stadiums, and they want to host a Super Bowl and the draft and all that stuff, and it's weather dependent, so they're going to do a retractable roof stadium, and they're very close to getting it done. So I've seen it a couple of times, and they showed it on ESPN, and Troy Aikman said the shelf life on these stadiums now, he's like, I remember when this one was built. The stadium they're in now is 25 years old. So by the time, and I remember when it was built. So by the time this new one opens up, it'll be 31 years that they had played in that one, which I guess is about right. And Aikman was saying that when Jerry Jones was giving him a tour of that incredible palace in Dallas that they call Jerry's World, the whatever that stadium is that the Cowboys play in.
AT&T now, I
Yes,
think.
AT&T Stadium. And it has that enormous video system and everything. That Aikman was getting a tour from Jerry Jones through the stadium. And Aikman said, you know, one day, Jerry, they'll tear this place down. And Jerry Jones was like, why in the hell would you say that to me?
He gave me a glare.
But that got me thinking, it's like, they will. I mean, eventually they will. This one will be outdated.
I just spent all this money.
How? I mean, you look at it now, and that stadium's now 10 or 11 years old, and you look at it and go, how could they ever? I mean, my goodness. But one day they will. You know, it'll go away, and something bigger and better will take its place. Who knows? How can Cowboys? No. Texans?
No to both.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
No. Not the Chiefs.
How? Now we're moving west. I feel like it's an East Coast team, but it can't be like the Falcons. I'm not even saying that. That's a Biggie guess.
Noted.
I'm not guessing the Falcons.
These are actual guesses.
What's Biggie's next one? Seahawks.
12th man.
Rams.
Correct.
What? The Rams are the first. Well, I knew I'd get it. I had it all along.
Well,
I got it.
yeah.
I got it.
What was the logo?
Well, the horn.
Ram horn.
The ram horn.
One of the players, I don't have his name in front of me because I think I looked at this before the show started. One of the players hand-painted ram horns onto the helmets, and as they ran onto the field in 1948, they got a 5-minute standing ovation from the fans like, we've never seen anything this cool.
And were they playing in Los Angeles?
They had moved to L.A. in 1946.
Where were they before that? I don't even know.
Oh, I don't
know.
remember.
I don't know the history. But now that's very interesting because I would have bet good money it would have been on the East Coast. Giants.
Of course.
You know, don't of course us now. You started out by saying the Buccaneers.
My next guess was the Chargers.
The Chargers. Oh, my God. This is terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ram horn. Simple,
Yeah.
And it is spectacular.
Oh, it's a fantastic
It is
uniform.
a fantastic logo.
That's a great uniform. I agree.